Hey Stampers, I'm Gail Davenport. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up. Today we're going to be making this card, and I wanted to show you what we're using. We're using the Best Catch, and we're using the framelits. We're using the little fish and the big fish, and the basket and the hat. Couldn't find it there for a second, just looking at it. And I'm also using the new Cling Stamp Crackled Paint. I love that. So I went ahead to save some time and did some of the stamping for us. So I'm going to set everything aside and I'll give you the measurements. I'm using Early Espresso, and this is 11 inches by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2. Then this is 4 by 5 1/4 in the Crackle Paint with crumb cake stamp ink is what I used. And then I used the Tuxedo Black mementos to stamp the It's Your Day. On the inside is the same size. It's 4 by 5 1/4. And again, I used the black to stamp the fisherman with the line going out. Then I stamped this also in the memento ink, and I used my aqua painters, and I used crumb cake, flirty flamingo, and old olive to do my coloring. I also sponged around with crumb cake around the hat and around the basket, and I cut a slit with my X-Acto knife across for the basket. And then I just kind of stuck my fish down in the basket, and that's just sort of how they ended up looking. So anyway, that's all the inside. And then this is about, I guess about 6 inches long. So it's really not too terribly hard. What I did is I'm going to take 2 glue dots, and I'm going to put them on the mouth of the big fish. I don't know if it's a trout or what it is, but that's what I'm going to pretend it is. That one doesn't want to stick. Here. And I'm actually, like I said, going to do 2 of them because I really, really want that twine to be able to stick on there. And these just don't feel very sticky. I wonder if something happened. I'll grab another roll here. Yeah, this is much better. Okay. And I just put the twine right there in the back. And I kind of decided where I wanted my fish. And looking at this, I realized I kind of had him up in the upper part. All I'm going to do is press down on his mouth. I'll get him over just a little bit further. And then I just took the fish line, or whatever you want to call it, and I wanted to leave it loopy. And I just took a piece of tape on the back. That's just to secure it. Next, I took another glue dot, and I just rolled it up on my fingernail and got it really small. And I just kind of decided how I wanted it. And I thought having it like this might look good, so I just kind of adhered it to the twine and set it. Now I have it's a little bit too tight, too loose, so I'm just going to bring it back around here. But I don't want to leave it, I don't want to make it real, real tight because I want it to look like it's fish line. So I'm just going to put it about there. And I'm going to trim off this excess a little bit. And that's the front of it. I'm not so sure I like that. I think I'm going to move him down. Well, this only happens when you're taping, otherwise it goes just fine. But I'm just going to leave him like that. So now we're going to adhere him to the front of the card. And I took the everything from the same stamp set, the Best Catch, even the It's Your Day. There's a Happy Father's Day. I think there's a Celebrating Your Birthday. What's it say? It says, "You're the best catch ever for you, Dad, and it's your day." And I just love this for a guy's stamps, or card. I just thought it turned out so cute. So then we're going to open this up, and with dimensionals that I just had, and no I don't, here they are. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm actually going to make sure that I put them over the fish to keep the fish in the basket where I want them. So I wouldn't normally probably use 3, but I'm going to this time because I just wanted to make sure that I'm getting it all in the right spot. So it's a little bit of fussiness, but it's okay. You can do it fairly easy. And I'm going to go ahead and put a dimensional on the back of his hat. And we will just put one for that. And I use every bit of my dimensionals. Waste not, want not. That's my thought. And there you have it. Easy, quick, fun to do. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to tap that little bell so that you can get all of my notifications. Thank you so much again for visiting with me today, and I hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.